Charell Star here, and I'm about to show you two unique chocolate favor ideas for your next bridal shower. If you want to come up with these two shower ideas, one with little chocolate drops or with little candy bars, I'm about to take you through the steps. So this is a candy molding tray. You want to make sure you get one of these. Don't just get any molding tray. It's got to be a candy molding tray. They're very durable and you can reuse them again and again. So you take your molding tray and just lay it flat on your surface. You're also going to get what's called melting chocolate, as well as a candy bag. I like to use the disposable ones because it's no mess, no fuss once it's cleanup time. But you take your disposable candy bag and your melting chocolate, not any old chocolate. Don't go to the store and get a candy bar and drop it in here. It's got to be melting chocolate. And you pour it right into the bag. And you get it as close to the top as you can. Once it's almost filled, what you do is you just squeeze the top of the bag really tightly. Fold the bag over like that so it looks like a little carrot, and what you're going to do is you're going to place this in the microwave for about 3 to 6 minutes, and that's a wide range. You're going to put it on the defrost setting, but I'm giving you that wide range because microwaves vary. And when it starts to melt, take it out of the microwave, squeeze it and press it down so the chocolate mixes together. You're going to leave that in the microwave until it's all melted. You're going to take it out and it's actually going to look like this. Nice melted, very fluid chocolate. And what we're going to do now, we're going to get the bag nice and tight, and we're going to cut the very tip of this, just the very, very edge of it. We're going to press down right into the mold. So you see how I'm filling it? You want to make sure you keep the tip right very close to the actual candy. Keep it as close to the candy as possible so that you don't get air bubbles in it. And you're just doing it in a circular motion. If you do this and you're high up, you see how it looks really pretty and really fun, but you're gonna have a lot of air bubbles in your candy. So just press it down, press the tip down into the chocolate so that you get a nice smooth layer going around. And you wanna get it as close to the rim as possible. And you just move on to the next one, the next drop. Perfect. So we're going to just lay this right here. We're going to take this tray on a surface and we're just going to tap it down. It's gotten a lot smoother, so you'll have a nice even surface. So what we're going to do is take this tray and go to pop it in the fridge or the freezer. I like the freezer. It's pretty quick. It might make it a little more difficult to pop out in the end when we're taking them out of the tray, but you can pop them in the freezer for about an hour and they'll harden, and then we can go on to the next step. So after you take your tray out of the refrigerator or the freezer is much faster. It's chocolate. It'll just get really cool really quickly. Take your tray and you just dump them over. Once you get them popped out, you're going to take your little favor jar, just pop the jar open and take, 3 or 4 of the chocolates and just drop them in the jar. I like to drop them all facing the same way. You've got 4 in there. Just close your favor jar. And you can either drop on a thank you tag to it, or you can use a handy little sticker that says thank you. And you can put them either on the front of the jar or on the top of the jar. The great thing about jars and why I really like to use them for favors or even for decor is that people can reuse them for different things once they're done. So it's sort of a 2-in-1 gift. So you just pop the chocolates in there. You can also use these foil wrappers for them as well if you want to do individual treats. But that is essentially how you make chocolate drop favors. The second chocolate favor that I'm going to show you how to make for bridal showers is the candy bar favor. Really, you can make just about anything you want on your candy label. All you need is some colored paper or a fun photo. Maybe you put one of the bride and groom, maybe you put their wedding date, maybe you put a nice note for all the guests who came. You can get any size chocolate bar you want. You just want to make sure that your chocolate bar is wrapped in foil so you can put the paper around it so that it's still protected, with your paper on top of it. Basically, you just go and you print out what you want your favor to say. I want mine to say thank you. You're just going to trim it to the size of the bar. You're going to put your favor right over your candy bar. You're going to turn it over. And you're going to whip out your handy little glue gun. You're going to put a bead of glue right along the edge. And you're going to wrap it around as tightly as you can. Just press down. And there's your little chocolate favor for your guests. And I'm Charell Star, and I just shared with you 2 of my fun favor ideas for bridal showers.